Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 6th grade concept of operations with integers. This is standard 6.3D in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 21 of the 2022 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got Julie. Julie has got $237 to spend. So she returned a calculator and received $128 refund. And this word refund is going to kind of be important for us. So that's a vocabulary word that we're not going to find anywhere on our mathematics chart. Then she bought a chair for $62. How much money in dollars and cents did she have to spend after buying the chair? Okay, so really we've just got these three numbers, right? We've got $237, we've got $128, and we've got $62. What we need to figure out is which operations are we going to use: add, subtract, multiply, or divide. So 237 is your starting. So she's starting with $237. That is positive. So she's got that much money in her pocket. Now, she returned a calculator and received. Okay, so when you take something back to the store, you are going to get a refund. But if you receive money, okay, when you receive money, that means we're going to get an addition, which seems like, okay, that's normal. But actually, when we're typically dealing with problems that have, buying things, we're always subtracting, always subtracting, always subtracting. So when you receive money, that's going to be a little bit different. So we need to actually add that 128 because you're getting that refund, that money back. So she's going to take that 128, add it to the 237, and then she's going to buy a chair. So when she bought a chair, see, once again, we get another operation here, and it doesn't use any keywords. All of these keywords that we memorized since like the 3rd grade, they're not going to show up here. When you buy a chair, you're spending money. So when you're spending money, that's subtraction. So here's our expression. $237, that's the initial money that she's got. She returns a calculator. She gets 128 in a refund. She adds that. Then she buys the chair for $62. How much money does she have after buying the chair? All right, so order of operations, addition and subtraction are both equal, so we're just going to go left to right. So let's just go ahead and do this. 237 and 128. Let's add those up together. So that's going to be 15. That's 4, that's 6, that's $365. Now we need to go and subtract that 62. And look at that. No regrouping necessary. 303. Of course, we can do all of this. We can get it wrong if we bubble it in incorrectly. So if we look on our mathematics chart, I will draw a sample right here. This is what we're going to find. We're going to find a very long and skinny column that has no bubbles underneath. It's our decimal point. We're going to find 2 digits to the right of the decimal. In this case, it's going to be our dollars and cents. We're going to find 4 digits to the left. So there's no A, B, C, or D to choose from here. We are also going to find a little positive and negative, but we can kind of ignore those. So how are we going to line up this 303? There are no cents. There were no cents in here. It's just pure dollars. So this is the ones place right here, right? So we need to go and just put 303. We're going to bubble in our 3, bubble in our 0, bubble in our 3. Now you can, if you want to, put zeros in the tenths and hundredths. That will not make it incorrect, but you don't really need to because they're not there. If they're not there, they're assumed to be 0. Except for this middle one, you do have to go and bubble this in, but the rest are assumed to be 0. So this is all you need to bubble in, 303.